Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brel.
Hi everyone, I'm Daikami-sama and I play Solas a Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Hi, I'm Levalithana Seshasar, an Elven Wild Mage.
Hey there, I am Zaked, and I just totally spilt something over my keyboard. And yeah, I'm a Mischiefmaker, Elven Priest Faith of Erevan, Illicir. Yes, I remember vaguely. Heavily distracted. Yes, and his gimmick is coming out of fun little titles, and his current title is the Trepidatious Tomb Trespasser, because, you know, Lafdul's trespassing on, I don't know, some tomb-looking thing, he may get killed. I need to find a town.
Just may get killed. It will be fine, I'm sure.
I think he only gets an XP bonus if he submits a photo of his wet keyboard to Discord.
So, before we dive in, I need to look for my pencil. There it is. The rerolls that we currently have... Braxon has 1, Finn has 1, Ockar has 0, Lafdul has 4, Leva has 1, Solas has 4. And the Dungeon Master himself has 4. Thank you very much, those of you who have given me rerolls. Sorry, got something in my throat. We left off last time. The party had done a little bit of exploring. And they found a place that was partially sealed off by some locked doors, so they tried to sneak around it with etherealness. They did succeed in getting around it, only to find, well, once everyone other than Lafdul and Solas left, that... there appears to be some sort of creature made of clay in here that has come to life and is clearly moving to attack both Solas and Lafdul.
It's our best friend, right?
Yeah, he just wants to give you a nice Hawaiian punch.
What was the initiative modifier for fighting retreat?
That is a 3. Because it's basically like movement. Alright, so let me go ahead.
I need initiative to change offhand, right? To affect anything.
What do you mean?
If I change my dagger to my shield, I need to beat initiative for it to count.
If that's your only action, you're sheathing your dagger and pulling out. If it's your only action, then it doesn't really matter. It's just it'll just happen. But you're not doing anything other than putting your dagger away and pulling out the shield.
Alright, I'll take the AC hit. Now, if I attack and change my shield, would that be too much in one turn to change an offhand?
As long as you're dropping the dagger, it's okay.
Yeah, I can just drop it behind me or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Then initiative 1. Because my short swords... I assume this is an enchanted creature anyway. Not that it matters for my initiative.
You can assume all you want.
Wow. I just don't know if I need to roll a +3 to damage. It's so annoying that I gotta keep asking, because obviously I don't know.
So, yeah. Leva and Braxon outside, you're expecting Lafdul to be picking that lock, so...
Yeah.
Unless something happens in which you would obviously be aware that there's something going on, you're going to be waiting at least 10 minutes. Because you know that's about how long it takes Lafdul to pick a normal lock.
Well, disarm trap and pick a lock, because we knew there were traps there, so you knew you'd be waiting even longer.
Well, I will say 10 minutes as a start.
Average.
After that, then you can, like... After that, it's kind of going to be up to you to play it out.
Yeah.
So,
So
Leva,
you've
sorry,
got
you missed part of that. So you were expecting Lafdul to be picking the lock. So you've got some time before anything is going to be suspicious about the lack of them showing up, kind of thing. 10 minutes is the start of that.
Okay.
So that you've got 10
And
minutes to kill him.
and Lafdul, it wasn't you. It was the line went dead. It literally dropped
alright.
dead.
It didn't happen for anyone else?
Flatline today.
Psst.
Foreshadowing.
No one else had a problem with my
no,
audio?
I didn't.
Okay.
I
Not me.
had problems yesterday with Discord, so I don't know if it's overlapping today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as if it's one person and not everyone, then that's usually a connection issue on their end. So I just want to make sure that I wasn't having a problem that I needed to look at. All right. So let me double check something. And Okay. All right. So you guys have decided what you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm attacking with my short sword, dropping my dagger, changing to a shield.
Okay. All
so
right.
my armor class is like -1, I think. Unless I'm surprised.
I'm not going to require you to roll for surprise. I don't think it would have been quite that surprising.
You materialize, get ready for anything kind of thing.
All right. So, Solas, you're up first.
I will move to here.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Lafdul?
actually, I move to here if it's
It's like you go on a trap, do you?
Mostly I moved here because I thought, oh yeah, I might need line of fire without Lafdul in the way.
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Alright, because I was going to move to interpose myself between you and the creature, but if you said that, then I'm staying where I am. Although it can literally just go beside me, but hey. I shall obviously attack my short sword. I've drawn out my shield.
Alright.
Trying to draw its attention, but yeah. 12 or 11 if it's a magically enchanted creature.
Okay. And that is going to be, let's see. That is a hit. It is magically enchanted, so you get the +3.
Yeah.
Right.
At least above average.
6 points of damage. Your sword scores a line in the clay form of this bipedal creature. It definitely does seem similar to the statues outside. It basically has no neck. The shoulders are about the height of the head, kind of thing.
Definitely not representative of the image. Well, is it?
Well, it's definitely not human, and it's definitely not human, elf, demi-human, that kind of thing. Most humanoids that you've encountered.
Some kind of construct or something.
Well, I mean it
looks real.
Representing. Well, I mean it's made of clay.
Wow. Artificial, I guess, is what I was going for.
Well, it's definitely artificial, yeah. That's pretty obvious. But also, it like the form that it has taken doesn't seem to represent anything that you are, like it's not. It doesn't look like it's shaped in the form of a human, kind of thing.
Which most spells tend to.
Well, a human is going to tend to make a statue that looks like a human.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Yeah. All right, and its big clay fist smashes out towards you. And you have a -1 armor class?
Oh, if my shield applies this turn, which I do not know because I'm swapping.
It does.
It's either -1 or -4.
So it's a jarring impact when it gets a glancing blow on your shield, but no damage.
Yay. Not dead on the first round, that's always good.
Yep, indeed. Okay. Go ahead and roll second round initiative, please.
I get 2 attacks this round.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, these ones plus whatever on the D10 is just awful for us.
I mean, I rolled lowest possible initiative, so...
Sorry, I've literally read that backwards for some reason.
All right.
Lowest possible.
Both of you rolled.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically in the same order again. Solas, you're up first.
Solas takes out his holy text of Ogma's library rules and starts reading out loudly, chanting a recitation.
Lafdul doesn't know if he should feel inspired or depressed.
Well, the spell does inspire you since you get +2 to attack rolls and saving throws, and the enemy gets -2 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah, that'll help. Puts my attacker down to 9.
For 8 rounds.
So, Lafdul, you notice that that score that your sword made along the body of this thing,
Is it regenerating?
it's already reformed.
Entirely?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need a different damage type.
All right, so recitation, Solas.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are the effects of that again?
All allies of the priest gain +2 to attack rolls and saving throws, and enemies gain -2 to saving rolls.
Okay. No damage bonus?
No.
All right.
No, this spell doesn't have the damage bonus.
Okay. Does that require you to keep it up, or is it you cast it and...
I cast it and it's effective.
Okay. And how long?
Stays up until the spell.
8 rounds. It's a round per level.
Let me go ahead and put that in. Okay. All right. Lafdul.
Alright, as the attack is Solas, it's regenerating. You got something else. My swords are ineffectual.
I have few spells.
Oh, I'm rolling damage. I guess that's my damage if I hit. 9.
9th echo.
Yeah, with recitation.
Yep. You do score another hit along it.
6 again.
Yep. I'll take that. All right. You see the movements of this large humanoid clay-like figure begin to speed up. It's moving faster than it was before.
Oh, it has some kind of imbued. I got another attack.
All right. Make your second attack.
Yay for short sword expertise. I assume that also hits.
That also does hit. Okay. You score another hit along it, and those lines that your sword left in it do
Entirely
smooth out. All right, next round.
So I'm just checking my items.
Oh wow, I'm fast this round.
Yeah, you're super fast. No, I'll keep hitting it for the moment.
Okay.
I'll try to anyway.
You could try to cut his arm off.
Because I rolled a plus. Should I just add 8 or 9?
9, yeah.
9. Just swinging my short sword again.
All right.
Actually, can I make? Can I put it to 10 and make a cold shot?
Sure.
Cool. I will try. Can I aim for anything that looks like a head, eyes, like something more vital? Other than its
There
body?
is a lump that you think corresponds to the head based on the other statues you've seen, and there are 2 depressions, darkened depressions, that seem to correspond to eyes, and there's just like a slash across where a mouth you think might have been.
I'll try going for what looks like a face,
Okay.
or eye, or something.
All right, Solas.
Maybe a mouth. I don't know.
Magic missile
Okay.
time. So let's see. Not that good, but still damage.
All right, the missiles streak out of your fingers, fly around Lafdul, and slam into it, and it seems to not even notice. Lafdul, this figure is moving a lot faster than it was before, and its fist comes flying at you, and it misses. Your turn.
Good thing I have good armor class. I'm making a call at a shot, so on the I have a attack with 13 then.
Okay. All right.
So
So you
does that hit?
stab your sword into the facial region of this thing, and as you pull your sword back from stabbing right into the clay mass, it just seals right back up as if the sword hadn't hit at all.
So I don't even bother rolling damage.
No, at this point, you're pretty sure that sword is not doing anything to it. And it tries to punch you again. This time, it hits.
Yay.
The big clay fist slams into you for 17 points of damage.
Ooh,
Ouch.
that's not a casual hit.
No, that's pretty nasty. All right, next round.
Using scroll was 3, or
If it's a protection scroll, well, it depends on the scroll. It's either the casting time of the spell or the reading time for a protection scroll.
okay, it's a casting time then.
Yeah.
Just looking at my arms. If there is something.
Do not go down, Lafdul, please.
No, I'm thinking about using an arm. I just don't know. I will use a healing potion, I guess. I used my temporary healing potion.
Okay.
I made today for myself. Initiative 3.
All right. All right, and once again, the clay fist comes flying towards you, Lafdul.
Mm-hmm.
It does miss, however. Oh, I should have been using rerolls. Solas, your turn.
I'm moving here and cast Burning Hands from scroll without and in a way that it doesn't hit Lafdul.
Okay.
It's level 12 scroll.
All right, so 15% failure.
I'm on 15.
Okay. All right. That works just fine.
Mm-hmm.
You read off the words of enchantment on the scroll. It vanishes from the scroll, and you hold up your hands in front of you, and a fan of flames washes over it. The wet clay nature of this creature doesn't seem at all affected by those flames.
Ne, piti.
All right, let's see. 12th level. Burning Hands. There it is. Go ahead and mark that down. All right. Okay, Lafdul.
He's drinking his temporary healing potion, trying to keep himself in the fight a little bit longer.
Okay.
2d4. 2.
Hey, 7. It's not too bad.
That means I might survive one more hit.
Okay. And it is punching at you again, Lafdul.
Yeah, joys of it being hasted.
And it misses. I should have done a reroll. Alright, next round. I should use a reroll this time. I keep forgetting. See, it's been so long since I've had rerolls.
That creature, it's clay, and therefore it doesn't count for a mud to rock spell, right? Or does it?
I mean, you can try it.
I mean, it might not regenerate anymore if it's in a stone form.
Well, let's try it. There's a lovely, what, 35% chance of failure
Woohoo! I like
on
this.
this spell.
You do have rerolls, remember.
And I'm going to be using.
Okay.
So I'm rolling using transmute mud to rock spell from scroll.
Okay.
Lafdul's gonna fight defensively, and he's gonna pose a question for Solas as he does this.
All right.
Just this round.
So you're going to gain armor class bonus?
Yeah.
All right.
Transmute mud to rock was which level spell?
Does it seem fixated on me, or does it seems like you'd probably lose interest after a while? This is not like there's like a zealous manic to it or anything.
Give me an intelligence check.
I'm just wondering if this creature's capable of having independent thought. I have a score of 14.
You suspect it's going after you because you were closest.
Oh, good.
Ready to go? All right, so Solas, you are, as you were reading the spell, it is attacking, and I am going to use a reroll. Wonderful, wonderful reroll.
What?
2 misses.
20?
No.
Oh.
4 and a
On me?
5.
On Solas.
No, on you. It was attacking you.
Yeah. Is
All
that
right.
why you used a reroll because of the armor class?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, also I'd been forgetting them. All right, and Solas. So you were casting Transmute Mud to Rock.
And I'm using a reroll.
Okay.
You know what's funny is it's like we can no longer dig out because it's now rock instead of mud.
I mean,
This
I'm
area.
targeting the creature only.
Oh, can you do that? Alright. Let's go.
All right, that works. 99 and a 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right.
Use another reroll.
Yeah, he used a reroll.
I didn't want to have the
you used it,
35%
sorry.
chance.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have the 35% chance hit me or...
Solas mud Ebha.
So
So, you finish reading the words from the scroll. Let me go ahead and... What level was that cast at?
It was 16th level scroll,
Okay.
and there's no saving throws.
There it is. Alright, so you had been noticing that it had been moving faster than when it first came to life. You don't notice any change to its form, but it's definitely moving slower now. It's back to its original speed.
As
At least it
in-
did something.
Could you determine if that was related to your spell?
He's pretty sure it's related because it happened immediately.
Alright, that's cool.
So it does not get a second attack.
While I was fighting defensive, I was going to pose to Solas.
Mhm.
That scroll never gave me. It's got a spell that could potentially snuff out its life force. You want to try it? I'm fighting defensively this round. Actually, no, I'm going to fight offensively because I need to pull its attention to me. Make sure it keeps attacking me.
Give me another intelligence check.
I was going to roll initiative instead of intelligence. Roll 1d20.
You're gonna take to a reroll.
You suspect that this thing is a golem or something like that.
It has no intelligence law. It's just literally just going for me.
You can make a.
Alright. I will
inference
fight
based on
defensively
that.
then.
Okay.
If it's golem, I don't think snuffing life force out will work.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. Go ahead and
It's
roll
not
initiative.
it's not technically living at that point.
Oh, if I think it's a golem, I'm going to try one of my... Do I know if my Wand of Negation would...
Wand of negation only works in magic items.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I can temporarily disable it.
It only works on magic items. Golems aren't magic items.
They are.
They are not.
They aren't.
Oh.
They are magic creations, but not items.
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can get away with casting a spell. I'll take the hair and I may lose my spell, but here, that's what happens.
Okay.
I'm casting Battle Fate. So my armor class is going to be a 1.
Alright.
Initiative 3? Was it 3 or was it 4? Sorry, I'm just checking. I had it up and I took it off and I forgot I need to roll initiative. Yeah, it's 4. Yeah. Oh well.
Did you roll Solas?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will be casting that.
We decided that my temporary potions do count for miss ability, don't they?
No, because I'd ruled that they didn't early on. What I did say
Alright.
is that next campaign I run, they will.
Alright. You were also going to change the spell level a little bit, weren't you? To like 3.
Yeah. Alright. Solas, you're up first.
Let's give it some more targets to hit, so Lafdul isn't the only one.
Oh, monster summon.
Yeah. Monster summoning 1. I need to check how many did I get?
Alright, let me...
Oh, you did one of the Golem research books, didn't you?
I checked both of them.
Then you would know about the shatter spell and stuff, or similar like effects. That it might work.
But I don't have shatter.
Yeah.
2d4 creatures, but first I rolled what kind of creatures.
You got lots of
D12.
disruption or anything.
I think you would have a pretty good idea that Shattered wouldn't do anything to mud.
Well, it's rock currently, isn't it?
It is not. It's slowed down.
Oh. Oh,
So number 6 is Hobgoblins.
All right, 2d4.
Mm-hmm. Not time for Hero Goblin to return, it seems.
Hero Hobgoblin. His cousin 15 times removed.
So 5 Hobgoblins.
Okay.
And they are all going to be ganging up on the golem.
Helps if I'm not on the GM layer. There we go.
Giving Lafdul option of retreating for a while.
Might be good. It might give me time to cast some healing spells myself or something.
So 5 hobgoblins appear and with a quick look at you and the enemy, they rush towards the enemy and start chopping at them with their axes or whatever they are wielding. Let me see if I wrote that down. Morning stars. That's what they're using. All right.
They piercing or blunt?
Morning stars are piercing and blunt. Lafdul, your turn.
Favorable, whichever one.
Yep.
Yeah. I was casting Battle Fate on myself.
Okay.
I mean, it lasts for 16 rounds. I get 3. What the hell is 3? I think that's saving throw. I think. I'll have to check wherever the handouts are. Spells.
There we go.
Yeah, 3 is a saving throw for a Battle Fate.
Yeah, I cannot find it on my handouts. Oh, handout down the bottom, that's why. Here. I was looking under ships and powers, planets handouts. To the top. Saving throw. Well, yeah.
Alright.
I mean, if it crit you and you had to do saving throw against dead, that would be really good.
I'd also be dead, probably, considering how hard it's hitting before.
I mean, always can roll just once on the damage.
I forgot to reroll, and he missed you, Lafdul. Wait, actually, wait. Yeah, armor class of 1.
But
Dang
he
it,
does get the -2.
He missed.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to declare my action before rerolling. I will do. Can I step back and cast a healing spell myself? I mean, yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Yeah, if you step back, you're taking an attack of opportunity.
Actually, no, I'll do a fighting retreat. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's no targets for it.
Yeah, I know. That's why 99 fighting retreat. I don't know what I roll.
No, 3.
It's 3.
3.
Oh.
Because you move.
Right.
I mean, you did roll 8 on the first roll, so...
Yeah, well, shouldn't make that much of a difference.
7 for the hobgoblins.
Trying to go through what might be useful against this creature.
Oh.
Yeah, any of my elemental damage comes from my Wonder, and an enclosed space is a terrible idea.
It's fine. It's fine.
Although
What's the worst that could happen? A little fireball? It just keeps you warm at night.
Considering it wasn't affected by fire, wherever the one's being snurted, it'll be fine.
Yeah, see, it would be fine.
Although the stone to flesh would be nice. If it would work. Don't know. I already read, so...
Yeah, I'm waiting for Solas. Hurry up, please.
Yeah, I'm going through the scrolls,
So
trying
nope.
to see if there's something that might be good.
Oh, battle fate. 1d6.
Uh,
Yeah, I got the attack one that does nothing for me when I'm not attacking.
Well, hurry up and decide. Otherwise, you'll be losing your turn. Thinking about it.
You got close range attacks on your ones, I think.
yeah, I have.
You're not
Well,
gonna...
I think I will. I think I will do the risky thing. No, wait. I will cast a blur on myself, and next round I will do the risky thing.
Okay.
No, you might potentially eliminate your goblins.
Nah, it won't affect the hobgoblins.
Okay. All right. Solas, you cast blur on
Blur on
yourself.
myself. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's the first is the first hit an automatic miss, or is it just at -4 and then everything else is at -2?
It's -4 and everything, then -2.
Okay. All right. So the edges of your form become blurred, and it's hard to figure out exactly where you are. How long does that last?
3 rounds plus a round per level, so it's 12 rounds.
All right.
I will put marker on myself.
And that was a spell, not a scroll, right?
Yeah, it was a spell.
Okay. All right. At the same time, the clay golem is attempting to hit you, Lafdul, and I am using a reroll.
I assume I just got standard armor class -4 from retreating.
Well, you got your shield out?
Yeah.
Then is that with your shield?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's -1 without my shield. Or -1, I don't know which way you prefer to say it.
You just said your armor class is -1 with your shield, didn't you?
No, without my shield, I'm always at -1.
Okay.
With my shield, I'm -4. I was just referring to
okay.
saying negative rather than
Yeah, no,
minus.
that's fine. So you're at -4 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
What,
7 and 7.
Have you actually had any good rerolls?
Not right
Not
now,
this session.
no. Not right now. All right. So it misses you, Lafdul, and you can go ahead and move. You can pass through the hobgoblins as well if you want.
He's fine now.
Okay. All right. Hobgoblin steps up, and all 5 of them begin to wail on it with their morning stars, and you are not seeing any major permanent damage to this creature. Okay.
You can't order them to, like, overwhelm, can you? Trying to bear them down on them. Can't hurt it, you can incapacitate it.
Not really. They basically, I mean, you can ask them to do certain things, but unless you can speak their language.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next round.
I thought dog power was a universal language word.
Isn't it about time that the people outside say, "Hey, shouldn't they come out at any moment now?"
Nope, 8 minutes have passed.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 minutes is only the point at which, like,
taking a while.
kind of the early. Well, that's like the earliest point at which he could have gotten out.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Lafdul, go bang on the door.
So
No,
after
not
that,
when
you
it's
can
trapped.
start acting in a way that is like, maybe we should check
that-
on him, kind of thing.
That initiative is not right. That is initiative. Yeah, that's definitely not right. So I put in the wrong initiative on that spell. I just need to check which it is. It is a 7. So another +6 to that. 16.
Okay. All right, Solas, you're up first.
Can I fit in hitting that golem?
Sure. Let me scooch the hobgoblin slightly so you can fit in.
You gonna hit with your wand or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, suppose.
There we go. Sorry about that. That's okay. It happens. So just to catch you up, James. So last session, Solas and Lafdul stayed behind to try and open the door from one of the doors from the inside. Now you guys are just waiting for that to happen. 10 minutes is the earliest point at which you guys might say, hey, maybe we should check on him, kind of thing. Because that's basically like the earliest point at which they could have gotten out, but in your experience. And that has not come to pass yet. It's only been 8 minutes. Meanwhile, Solas and Lafdul are having just an absolute whale of a time getting wailed on by this thing. Yeah.
Well, Solas hasn't been hit yet, so...
I'm using a reroll on this attack roll.
Okay, let me see. You're using the... Which wand is it?
It's the wand that has the combat bonus +3.
Okay.
Striking.
Yeah.
Your one works differently than Finn's one, right?
It doesn't have any charges that it uses.
Yeah.
Have you... Oh, no, never mind. All right.
Is it cast? Question mark. I'll check the item listings.
No, I've been using it before
Okay.
in combat.
All right.
That's why I know the combat bonus.
Go ahead and make your attack. You're using a reroll.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
All right, 20.
Yeah.
This is a large creature, so it's 2d4 plus 3.
1d4.
You get double dice.
Yeah.
My damage type should have been 1d8 instead of 1d6.
Oh, my bad. That's
I don't
not
think
like you
it
did any
married,
damage.
but... Wow.
I know, I'm mean, aren't I? All right, Solas, you bring that wand down. There's a kind of a crack sound through the chamber as it strikes against the clay of this creature, and it definitely leaves a black mark on it.
Magical bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The creature punches at one of the hobgoblins.
Oh.
And that is a hit.
I thought you didn't like getting into melee, Solas.
I don't, but the options are limited.
7 points of damage, and this hobgoblin is crumples under the force of that fist. And as it goes down, it vanishes. Alright, the hobgoblins make their attacks, and they clearly are unable to affect it in any way. Lafdul, your turn.
Casting Cure Serious Wounds on myself.
Okay.
No, don't off-click, damn it.
You can use a reroll if you want.
I just clicked off Roll20. I need to get back on Roll20. Damn it. A reroll. How many rerolls do I have? 3, 2?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, yeah, I'll use a reroll. What was it? 2d8 plus 2. Hang on. 2d8 plus 1.
Was it Kure Sirius?
Yeah.
It's 1d10 plus 1.
That's not Cure Serious.
That's Cure Mother.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's 2d8 plus 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
There's a healing sphere. Cure Serious. Yeah, it is. Alright, no, I'm not using reroll for this.
Okay.
Whatever I get. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have. Oh, well.
Oh, that's the way it goes, isn't it? All right. Well, you heal up 4 points of
plus
damage.
4.
Yep.
I mean,
I
it's
would
still
have-
4.
Yeah, plus 4. All the damage that I've got taken now is all physical, so the acid probably would have healed up from the healing. So over the course of a day,
Yeah,
I
that's
should
fine.
regenerate.
All right. Next round.
Good luck, guys.
No, they need it. They need it, especially with the 4 from a Cure Serious Wounds.
I'm of the serious opinion that you should go and bang the door.
No, that's traps. Lafdul, I could use Ethereal, an oil of Ethereal to leave the room if you know.
Yeah, we can't come help you now because of what we did last session. Oh dear.
I'm just looking at my scrolls.
I mean, more time the rest of the party have to go through the door. More time you have to survive before this thing kills us.
Is it locked and trapped?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we can't even come save you if we wanted to tank the trap.
I mean, you could just bash the doors open. You will likely set off the trap, sure, but sometimes you do what you have to do, you know?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I heard the crack of the wand and everything, right?
Nope.
No, it's completely muted.
Nope, you
Oh,
you
then
have
I
not
don't-
heard anything from inside that room yet.
Then I'm just
Which
gonna.
is why I have told Lafdul to go and bang the door.
I guess I'll just be playing cards with lever or something while we're waiting.
Could I...
Could you what?
Have I used these doors enough to know that they might be similar? It's an educated guess of whether or not I can knock it open using magic.
As far as you know, there's no, like, the vast majority of doors and enclosures can be knocked, so your best guess is that you can.
I will... I use my granted power of knock on the door on my turn.
Okay.
Initiative 3, I assume.
Yep. Okay. Alright, Solas, you're up first.
Well, let's see how bad I fail this time.
That's a hit.
It seems
Does it look like it's regenerating that damage?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh, well, you can just kill it that way.
7 points of damage.
Mhm.
All right, you strike it with your wand again. The sound of it hitting echoes through the chamber, and it leaves another score mark on it that is not recovering. All right, Lafdul, you're going to knock. Which door do you want to use that on? That one right there? All right. Let's see. All right.
Do I hear any of the telltale signs of latches or mechanisms opening up?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second. I just need to read it quickly.
Because the only reason I asked about using that, because I wasn't sure if I was familiar enough with the door.
I mean, you don't... Like, some stuff can just,
This isn't the first time I'm encountering this type of door, I don't assume.
No. Well, I mean, it's the first
I
time...
have-
I mean, it's not the first time here, but you've never encountered it outside of here.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the second or third door I've looked at.
You definitely have not, like, there's a lot that you don't know about it. But again, to a great extent, you don't need to know. Like,
Yeah,
you don't,
it's
like...
not like
You don't, like, if you've been tied up, your hands tied behind your back, you have no idea what kind of knot it is. Maybe it's even a knot that you've never seen before. You can still knock that.
it's not like you have to be intimately familiar with the locking mechanism for the magic to work.
Yep.
I'm just trying to look at the find traps and just... I mean, this is a mechanical trap, but did I learn the general nature of the trap? No, not the exact effects. It's not like a pit trap or something. I wouldn't realize that.
No, you wouldn't gain that. Like, sometimes you could infer that, like, if the trap is in the floor, that might give you a better
But it's
indication.
in the door.
But this is in the door,
Yeah.
yeah. And Tidal Rabbit has gifted me 2 rerolls. Oh, goody. I'm sure those will go just as well as the previous ones, where I got a 4 and a 5 and 2 7s.
Tidal Rabbit, what do you have against me?
All right, let me see something. All right. No, I don't want... No snapping. Okay.
I just realized I got my dagger of ice and fire. I could be doing code damage to it.
Yeah, you could have been trying that.
I mean, it would be like 1 point of damage. I suppose 1 point's better than 0.
Okay, so, Lafdul, you invoke your power, and the door, you hear the mechanisms turn.
Oh.
They don't give you... What? What, oh?
I forgot it opens door as well.
Yeah.
I thought it just unlocks it.
Oh, no. No, it opens the door, too.
Lafdul's like, oh, I could have done this earlier. Lafdul's face palming as he's done this.
You hear the mechanisms creak and squeal, as can everyone outside. The door slowly opens part way, and as it does so,
I knew it was trapped. There's no way to dodge it or anything, is there?
Not really, not unless you were planning something.
No, you don't get like a tumbling check or anything.
So,
I think
Lafdul,
we'd make
you
sure
only
we was away.
hear this. You only
Oh,
hear
hang on.
this.
Battle fate, in case I get saved.
Right. You only hear this because it is not directed inside the room.
Oh, yay. Combat one.
It is directed outside.
Oh. Oh, hi, Ockar. Sorry.
Oh no.
Right in front
And
of the door.
Whoops.
there is
Wait,
this
not
blast,
right in front of the door.
this blast
back.
of greenish liquid that sprays out of the door. The good news is that it goes up towards the platform, clearly intended to hit anyone standing, right behind the door, like in front of the door, right here, and people around it, like maybe anyone behind it. It just barely misses Leva and Vordon entirely as this blast of acid sprays out. You hear it sizzling as it pits on the stone surface all around.
Do I think given time I'd be able to... No, never mind. I was thinking if I could figure that trap out for the other one.
Whoa.
But the door is open now. You can hear, for those outside of the room, you can hear clear sounds of combat. There are the sounds of hobgoblins calling out to each other and weapons striking some sort of soft surface. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Solas, pick a number from 1 to 5, please.
Oh, it's new target.
Free, sir.
Okay. And the golem smashes into the hobgoblin to your right. And he crumples under that powerful fist, and then his body vanishes. The hobgoblins all begin to swing their weapons, but they are completely ineffective. Alright, so for those outside of the room, now you can roll initiative. You can hear what's going on. You can't see what's going on, but you can clearly hear that something is happening in there.
I'm going to focus my initiative on conveying information.
Okay.
If
So
I
you
did
just
not
wanna-
click off roll 20 again. Damn it. I clicked the side mouse button and it goes back a page, so
Oh,
I keep
yeah.
doing that. My intention is to convey information so that people going into the combat at least know what they're doing and what works, what doesn't.
Okay.
So 3, I assume.
Yep.
Oh, yay! I might actually, wow.
Well, they won't be able to change their actions, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, just looking for the right weapon.
I'm getting a little bit of, like, fan noise or something.
Yeah, it might be my laptop fan. It's gone like an oven in my room.
Yeah, it's boiling in my room. And I got the windows closed, so otherwise you'd be hearing, what's going on with me.
The sun is not kind to the Brits.
I mean, if you want to, like, open your window and just put yourself on either push to talk or mute yourself and unmute yourself as needed, that's okay.
That's what I have been doing, more or less, but obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if there's some additional background noise while you're talking, it's not that bad. Like, it doesn't, that doesn't come up as much, because you're going to be louder than whatever it is. It's when someone isn't talking we get background noise. That's when it's a problem. All right, anyone still need to roll? Oh, right, Genva and Vordon. They're
Yeah,
going
I'm alright.
to wait and see what's going on.
Oh yeah, I should have had -1 on my hits, so it should have been a +4 only.
Sorry, I rolled twice by mistake. Let me go to the first roll. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right, Lafdul, you're up first. You can also move.
Alright, so Lafdul goes out the room, and he says very quickly, oh shoot, I forgot I could open that door with my power. Monster in there, don't use magic, force or fire, or slashing, piercing, use blunt, or any other unusual magic, cold, maybe. Solas's wand works. Yeah, I guess that's all I could probably convey. Magical bludgeoning, basically.
And Title Rabbit, is that for Solas? I think Solas is getting a reroll there.
Oh.
All right, so Lafdul has conveyed that information. Let's see. All right, Solas, pick a number from. Let's see, 1 to 4.
Let's keep the 3.
Okay. All right, and the clay golem smashes down on one of the hobgoblins and just completely pulverizes it, and as it crumples to the ground, its body vanishes.
Some creatures don't suffer morale, do they?
No, they don't.
It's like they know they're doomed, but they're just fighting to the bitter end.
Vordon, he will come down here and peek around and take a look inside. As he's doing so, he's holding his pickaxe and he says, "Blunt weapons, eh? This would not do as good then."
It regenerated.
Ockar,
Like
your turn.
sword.
Okay. I'm going to head on in, sword draw, because I didn't know about this until
After.
after. So I'm gonna be swinging at this thing with my sword,
All right.
and Beowulf will be coming in to bite the hobgoblins.
Hey, hobgoblins are friends.
Yeah, hobgoblins are attacking the thing as well, so you can tell that they're
Oh.
on your side.
You know, Solas
Yeah.
summons monsters from time to time.
So, did both the doors open or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
Thanks.
That goes 9, and then for Beowulf, pretty sure that misses.
Yes, that was a miss for Beowulf. And you slash your sword at it, and as you do, your sword just slices through the clay form, and it just reforms right after your sword blade passes through.
It's not that I summon monsters, Lafdul. It's just that Solas is so gregarious that he has so many friends.
That they are willing to die for him, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Solas, your turn.
Well, let's keep at it, and I'm going to use the reroll that I just got from Tidal.
All right.
And now I will add, put the correct plus since I have the -1 to attack from strength, so
Okay.
it should be +4. And my Theco is 16, if I remember.
Yep, 18 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
All right, another
Nice.
7 points of damage.
Out of curiosity, Solas, are you fighting one-handed with your wand and your other hand's got your staff?
I'm fighting one-handed, yes.
I was thinking that staff could be used to hit creatures. It's still a magical staff.
All right, Leva, your turn.
Leva is just going to reposition herself. I have to be careful. The planes are about to come back.
That's fine.
No, it won't be. You won't understand me anymore. Devils are nothing against airplanes. I'd say about here.
You can definitely hear the blades.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can
Real
still hear
low.
you. It would not drown you out, but yeah, that was definitely more noticeable than I expected. How would I just move Lafdul slightly so that you can get a better view inside?
I would have gone towards the party, maybe up like now.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's up to you. But...
yeah. That's fine.
That's good. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's here, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. That's good.
Alright, Genva is going to come down and peek in as well, and she's holding her very short staff and looking nervous, like essentially like a. Well, he did say that I could do it, but I don't know if I want to get in there.
That's a magical blunt.
Finn's just going in to survey the situation. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxton's gonna try and squeeze past everyone and get in the room. Where is it? Oh, blimey.
Right there.
Oh, that's hobgoblins.
Yeah, hobgoblins are
Yeah,
clearly
that's-
attacking this thing, so they're
Yeah.
obviously not enemies.
Well, I don't suppose Braxton can move Solas out of the way, can he? Because he's
You can move right
rolled to
there.
hit the sword. Yeah.
You should be able to attack from
Yeah, you can
the
attack.
position between me and Ockar.
Let me see if I can do that without standing on your head.
It's okay.
Yeah, so Braxton again rolled for using a sword.
Alright.
So,
Is there any rules for using like a sword as like a bludgeoning weapon?
well,
I mean,
think-
obviously we all know it can be done, but I don't know if there's any mechanic for it.
Like, I
think
mean, yeah,
Brax-
you can definitely try to smack something with the flat of your blade. Normally, that's going to be non-lethal damage. If you're just trying to bludgeon with it, that's fine. If you're trying to bludgeon with it without doing non-lethal, damage is just going to be dramatically reduced because you're using. It's like you're.
It's also
just,
harder to hit.
Yeah, there's going to be a penalty to hit, but it's also the bigger thing is just that damage is going to be significantly reduced. You're not going to do the normal damage of the weapon.
I would have thought we'd have to tell you that in advance if we wanted to do
Yes, you would.
I would personally count that as basically using an improvised weapon.
Something like that.
that. I think Braxton could probably also use his flaming sword to try to set things alight rather than hurt them.
I said that
Yeah.
fire didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Okay, so D20.
well,
Oh, let's not do D200.
Yeah, it doesn't
Let's do.
actually work. All right, that's 13. You do slash into it with your sword, but the clay reforms as your weapon passes through it.
Yeah, and I get a second attack, so I can not damage it again. After Ockar's had his second attack.
Can I use my second attack action to swap to a different weapon for next turn?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter that much because you can just, if you're dropping your main weapon and pulling out a different weapon anyway, you can just do that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that because I want to swap over to my footman's mace.
Yeah.
That I never use.
all right, hobgoblins attack ineffectually. Recitation ends. So let me go ahead and get that out of there.
sorry, Lafdul's wheelhouse is just piercing. You should probably invest in a blunt weapon or something.
This is why you always carry one blunt weapon.
That's why you always carry a paladin or warriors in a group that have multiple weapons.
That's why you carry, huh? Are you saying that you carry the party?
This is why one of our fighters at least should get themselves a magical morning star, since it's piercing and blunt.
We did have a magical morning star that turned invisible at one point, but I was like,
It turned invisible and it vanished from our inventory.
No, I think you guys sold it.
yeah, we sold it.
I know that was a joke.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought you were joking about me taking stuff away that you guys weren't using.
Well, that was part of a joke too, but no.
Lafdul's so confused about what to do now.
Hey, you can cast a spell.
Yeah, but it's like I also don't want to burn through all my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the party's here, I can just take it a bit more relaxed.
That's fair.
If anything, if you don't have anything else to do, you can always start cheering on.
Yeah, get out some pom poms. That'll work.
Wow.
Mhm.
I got Music of the Spheres, but you know, on the scroll. Actually, no, I've got my short sword, my dagger. I don't think there's any room for me to fight in there, though.
No, not at this point. And looking at the graph, see if they have anything that they can do.
I mean, you could once the hobgoblins die, come and try to hit it with your sword's flat edge or flat side.
Oh, I can attack my shield, actually, as a pommel. I forgot about that. It's a +2 shield. So 1d3 +2.
Yeah, I will have to look that up.
I can't remember what I attack.
Yeah,
It'd be
you can shield punch.
non-proficient.
You can shield punch.
I will attempt. I will sheath. I'm just repositioning and changing weapons, and
Okay.
Why don't you pick up one of the bricks on the floor and hit it with a brick?
not magical.
All right. Anyone still need to roll? That's left.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need to roll.
Yep.
Sorry.
Wow, 3 6s in a row on the battlefield, and I'm not attacking.
It's like Erevan is trying to tell you something.
All right, Solas, you're up first.
Well, let's see if my luck with the hitting continues.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, I don't want to be in melee. I'm really good at it, though.
I don't want to be in melee.
This is terrible. I'm saving everyone.
All right, 4 points of damage.
So the clerical side of him's finally getting some action.
Solas is currently in a almost panic.
All right, Leva.
This
Your
is
turn.
just telling me that Solas should be on the front lines from now on.
He's got a lot of hit points.
So Solas is very much. If the blur wasn't making it distorted, you would see that Solas's face is almost in full panic mode.
I think he has almost as many hit points as I do.
Mm-hmm.
He's got loads of him. He's like 50 something, aren't you?
All right, sorry,
Or
Leva.
60.
Leva takes a star and she rolled a cold shot
Okay.
and she throws it at the golem.
All right.
That's a ha.
So 18 minus 4, 22 Thaco, or something like that.
And your
That's
Thaco
5.
is
13.
13.
Yeah,
That's
with
pretty
with
good.
The star,
Yeah, that's pretty good. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot why that
Plus
was.
5.
Yeah. That is a hit.
Wow. Oh, now she gets all nervous.
All right, that star flies in and slams into the humanoid mud creature for 10 points of damage.
You know, Lafdul, if you ever need like a bashing weapon, you could just ask Gold if there's like a piece of wood or something nearby you could grab hold of and slap something with and just treat it as a club.
Yeah, there's plenty of improvised weapons I could have tried. I've got my dagger though. I'll try that with a code form.
Does that heal?
As far as you can tell, no, that affected it. Lafdul, your turn.
Alright, so Lafdul goes up in here, picks up his dagger, There's another his blade bane, and he's sheathing it, but swapping to his dagger of ice and fire.
Okay.
And yeah, so he's got his shield and dagger of ice and fire out.
All right. Finn's coming around here, getting ready to take the place of a hobgoblin if one of those goes down.
Yes.
Genva comes in, but doesn't see anything that she can do. Ockar, your turn.
I'm gonna smack it with my mace.
Okay. Is that magic?
No,
Okay.
but it's the only bashing weapon I have.
All right. Your mace slams down upon it, but you see no permanent damage.
Oh, so I literally can't hurt this thing.
You could try hitting with the flat of your blade on the sword.
Yes,
We're
I'll
going
try
for
that.
like a pummel
Could
strike or
he
something.
try to hit the back of his axe?
Yeah, would the side of an axe be better? Than
I guess I'll be doing that with my axe since I already dropped the sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's the side of the blade for either one. I mean... Alright.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the most weight to it.
Vordon comes in, but there's nothing for him to do. And now I am going to just roll 1d6 and see who gets hit. Alright, starting with 1 at Beowulf, going to 6 as the last hobgoblin. Okay, Ockar, it is punching at you. I'm going to use a reroll.
Bring it on!
As he gets Looney Tunes smacked out the room. It's happened to me.
Yes!
Can I-
Yes! Yes! Actually hit.
Yeah.
Actually
Can-
hit.
I mean, you
Uh,
can't laugh, though.
Big
Can
Mac,
I-
that
Nope,
I
nope,
redeem that?
nope. You can't redeem a critical fumble when I'm using a reroll.
I mean, Old could have allowed you to use the fumble, he still could just pick the reroll number.
Yeah.
I think that rule should apply universally. Like you can't use a fumble against us, and nobody can use a fumble against us when we do a reroll.
I believe I have prevented
Yeah.
that.
I mean, Old has said that when you use
So-
reroll, if you use fumble, then basically you can just say the worst roll is fumble roll, and you just use the better roll.
So basically, Ockar's going to parry the blow with his face.
No, I usually just reject the critical hit or critical fumble when a reroll is used.
Okay. Sorry, I was already
That's
pressing
fine.
the button
That's fine.
when you did a reroll.
All right, so this giant clay fist slams into you, Ockar, for 18 points of damage. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, so Braxon's pressed the button to get rid of his sword. Is it the same button to get rid of the sword? Anyway, his sword
No, it's
folds in amongst itself, and he's just going to hit with the magical rod, which is a +2 mace, apparently. I got +0 to the thing.
1d6 plus 1 is a standard mace, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's +2 mace.
that's funny. I got +2
6.
mace, but I got +0 for attack
Isn't it
adjustment.
like...
That's
I've
because
got-
it should be calculated into
Oh,
your
it's,
THAC already.
it's built in the THACO.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
That's a hit.
Okay. So I'm doing.
So, Leva, the reason why...
Is it?
Hold on a
Sorry.
second. Leva, the reason why there's no called shot option with Melf's Acid Arrow is because it either hits the target that you choose or it doesn't hit anyone. Like, there's no
Okay.
chance of it. It's not like firing a regular arrow into melee. All
Okay.
right. Sorry, Braxton, go ahead.
Is this thing large? Because I do
Yes, it
less
is.
damage for large. Okay. +2, and then I got +2 on it, so it'd be +4.
Okay. 7 points of damage. Your mace smashes into the clay and leaves a big dent in the form. 2 remaining hobgoblins attack ineffectually. Anyone getting second attacks?
Not this round.
Okay.
This round.
So, if the hobgoblins were magically summoned, can we pick one up and bludgeon this creature with them?
Sure, they wouldn't be magic though.
No.
Also, it would be evil.
What do I roll if I'm swinging with the flat of the blade?
Same initiative.
Okay.
Also, it will be evil.
Out of
I mean, you are
curiosity,
using Solas' friend as a weapon.
That's true.
Yes, Lafdul.
if I attend, I don't know how this is going to go because I'm going to try and displace one of the hobgoblins. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to, but if I'm rolling to attack with my dagger and my shield, which initiative do I use? Daggers or the shield? Because shield's the offhand.
Whichever is the main hand, but also if you're
Dagger.
trying to displace one of the hobgoblins, you kind of need to have a hand free.
Yeah.
Because you got to pull one down.
Alright. I will just attack with just the dagger, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, so when you do that, you no longer get your shield bonus. Yeah.
Possibly.
So we couldn't attack.
I don't think anyone has done that with when wielding 2 weapons. So.
I mean,
Or
Ockar fights with
wielding
shield.
with yeah, but he hasn't moved anyone recently that I thought about that for. Sorry. Sometimes it depends on whether I think about it at the time.
So going forward, you lose your shield bonus when you do that.
Well, or you could use your main hand weapon, your main hand, and sheath your weapon or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone still need to roll? Okay. All right, Solas, you're up first.
I keep rolling big numbers.
Solas is gonna get the kill probably.
I wouldn't be so sure since he's hitting. His chance to hit is even weaker now that the recitation is over. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a miss. All right, Finn is waiting for an opening. Leva, your turn.
Whoops.
Ah,
Sorry, just had some planes on 4 wheels. Yes, Lemo is going to cast Mel's Acid Arrow on it.
okay. Unfortunately, on Hammerand, a little too late because we'd already moved on. He redeemed a critical hit for
A cut
Solas.
off.
Anghammerand redeemed a critical hit for Solas, but it was a little bit too late.
Damn you, latency.
Yep, it happens. All right, so Leva casting Mel's Acid Arrow.
Yes.
All right.
That's a attack roll, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It counts as you being level.
Yeah. It's okay.
Fighter.
But not in this court.
No.
In roll 20. It's not 13 this time.
No, and actually, you might want to add in a line for Mel's Acid Arrow to your attack line. You can do this during the break or after the session.
Cut off again.
So, hold on. After the session or during the break, you might want to add in, under your weapons, an attack line for Mel's Acid Arrow so that you can just track your Thaco there.
Okay.
Because your Thaco is your level 11.
Yes.
Yeah, your Thaco's 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually, level variation is going to affect that. That is a good point, and thank you for reminding me because I forgot to roll for that anyway.
That'd be a perfect time to get a fireball. All in there.
But at the
Thinking
same
now what
time, it's pretty simple to handle because warriors get
+1.
yeah, it's all one based on. All right, so 9 Thaco in this case, level +1, and that is a hit.
Wow. And now I have to look what the 2d4 points. Yes, 2d4. Correct?
Per round for so many rounds.
2d4. And
What level does she cast at?
Level
one
12.
less level
Oh,
12.
4.
Oh, okay. That's 4 then.
All right, so the arrow streaks out of your from you towards this 8-foot tall clay creature, splashes against it, and you see no harm caused by the acid.
Oof.
Is this thing like immune to like most forms of damage here?
I mean, it's something that all golems have in common, that they have quite a good protections.
Lafdul, your turn.
Yeah, he activates the code form on a short dagger and tries to displace one of the hobgoblins, whether or not they want to be displaced.
All right, which one?
The one directly to the south.
That one?
Yeah, well, basically.
All right.
I mean,
Boop.
Don't know if it really minds. Sorry, that might have been a bit louder when I had the mic. Yeah, so he'll attack with his dagger.
Okay.
It's only my +1 dagger, so I need to check the FAQ on that. Pretty sure that hits anyway. If it's
It
like
does.
13 or 14.
That is it.
1d4 +2 and 1 damage is code.
Alright.
Wait. I didn't roll battle pitch. I rolled battle pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost it. I haven't rolled damage yet, so. That is an extra attack.
Alright, that's at
That
the end of
only
the round.
applies to that attack, not this one. So 1d6 plus 1d4. Is this large?
Yes, it is.
So 1d3 +2, 1 is code.
Mhm.
So probably just 1 damage.
Okay, so you stab at it with your dagger, and as you pull your dagger back, the clay reforms around where the
Even
blade
the
went in.
code doesn't work.
Ockar, your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to swing at this thing with the side of my axe.
Okay.
So would that change my roll at all?
Yeah, you'll take a -2 to hit, I believe.
My Thaco with this weapon is 11.
That is a hit.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this. So this thing is large?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, what I will do is basically I will just have the damage for any rolls when you're just trying to bludgeon something with your weapon like that. All right, so 3 points of damage.
You're rolling for large damage.
Yeah, axes have the same thing.
Oh, did I? Sorry. I didn't realize he was using his axe.
All right, 3 points of damage. Vordon and Genva can't get in, so their turns will be skipped. And let's see. Okay. It is going to be attacking you again, Ockar, since it attacked you and didn't take you out. And it misses. I should have done a reroll. Braxon, your turn.
Okay. Braxton's going to have a thump at this. Thaco is... no. Thaco is 10.
That's a hit.
Oh.
All right. 7 D4.
74.
No, you rolled a D4?
Yeah, D4 plus 4. I've got 1D4 plus 2 written for large things, and I've got plus 2 written on the damage adjustment.
For the mace?
Yeah, maybe I've written it down wrong.
1d6.
Oh,
for
sorry.
large.
Wait.
Yeah, it should be
Wait,
1d6
wait.
plus 1, 1d6 for...
It's what? Sorry, yeah, it's
Yep.
1d6. It's 1d6 and plus 3.
Alright.
Yeah, so I was reading Aegis Burden.
That's fine.
Oh, you haven't used that in a while. Do you still have that?
Did- Yeah.
You carry it on.
Oh.
Why don't you give it to Ockar so you can use something for this combat?
Well, I can't right now. I mean...
No, but now that he's thought of it.
Well, and here's why that's not going to make much difference, because Braxon, you slam your mace into it, and with a shudder, you see that the magic holding this thing together has been eliminated, and it just gloops down into a mess of wet clay.
Well, it was rock, but did it not affect it that much?
No, so mud to rock didn't actually change its consistency.
Just slowed it.
It just slowed it. But since it was already hasted, it just canceled the haste.
And once it's dead, Solas will slump to the ground and start basically... it's over. Finally, it's over.
Lafdul thinks, I should have just opened the door with my spell earlier. I completely forgot I could do that.
Lafdul, you gain a hit point from regeneration, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And Braxon, you would have fully healed as well.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna take half of that.
Well, it doesn't matter. You were only down 2 hit points, so...
Yeah.
I didn't mean to move there.
Solas comments that this thing most likely seems to have been a clay golem.
That would have been nice to learn how to make one of those things. Not like our books that we got.
So I will also note that the wizards and priests amongst you would know, especially having looked at the books and discussed that by now, that the way magic works on most golems, especially the higher tier golems, the more powerful ones, is that they are basically immune to all magic except for a handful of things, specific things. So that's what you know now.
Mm-hmm.
Genva and Vordon say, good work on that. It was lucky that you were able to hold it off until you were able to open that door there, Lafdul.
Sorry about the trap. It was kind of like we were in a pretty rough spot.
Oh, it missed us anyway, so, and as long as no one died from it, if it had gone off, then, sacrifices must be made sort of thing. Sometimes you have to put people in danger to get the greater...
Yeah, no, there's Solas there on the front lines, putting his life on the line. That's so unusual. I mean,
Solas is still on the ground, basically. I almost died.
Say, Ockar, Braxon, can you put him through some drills or something?
I think the hobgoblins will have vanished around now.
Yeah.
He's made of sterner stuff if he had a little bit of confidence. Just don't throw him a mimic, or not a mimic, a rust monster, because, we've all got our weaknesses.
Yes, Solis, we can do some sparring at some point.
So,
no, thank you.
With the clay golem defeated, get a chance to catch your breath, look around the room a little bit more. The northern door is still closed and locked. Lafdul, if you want to start looking at that, you can.
I'm disarming this one, or trying to.
Okay.
Braxton's going to say to the others, I don't know anything about golems. Is it worth cutting up this clay in case there's anything valuable?
I mean, the clay
Choose to
might be
make it.
useful. Magical clay golem. Dart.
The clay might be something that could be used for either a scroll ink or something like that, so we might as well take some of the clay.
It's magical clay.
Well, the clay itself is no longer most likely magical, but it might be something
Yeah.
that, like I said, can be used for ingredient to something.
All right. So if anyone wants to take some, just indicate on your character sheet how much you're taking, and like what kind of container you're filling up with it, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, once again, this room has been heavily damaged by the passage of time and the geological stresses that have affected so much of this area. You're pretty sure that this is all natural situation here, as opposed to like monsters didn't cause the back wall collapse kind of thing. And you can see that where the golem was is a pedestal.
This here, it was it wet clay or something like that?
It was a
That
mix
was collapsed.
of stone and wet clay, yeah, which is why you didn't really notice the clay golem amongst all of that.
Solas mentions to Vordon and Geneva that if their abilities would be helpful in trying to excavate this pedestal in here. Since that pedestal might have something integral for this place so that we can solve the puzzle.
Yes, let us. We'll consult and let you know in a moment. Yeah. Okay. So,
Braxton's going to say to Solas, are you thinking that pedestal's a trapdoor?
I'm not thinking it's a trapdoor. I'm thinking that it's something that we use for the use in some way and possibly get to open that one door that has the magic radiating from behind.
Right. So far, all that seemed to happen is things have tried to kill us.
Does the pedestal look like that something could be put into it?
no. You wanna look at it closely. It's
Yeah.
partially covered, but you can still see some of it. The material that it's made of reminds you of the material of the doors. So it's not like marble. It seems to share some traits with both crystal and metal. And the top of it, you can see thin lines on the top flat portion of it that looks like it might be some odd opening mechanism, the likes of which you've never seen before.
Can
And
I roll?
Vordon can move some of the earth around.
Can I roll engineering to figure out the opening mechanism?
Let me see. Sure, go ahead and roll that.
Just for the safe side, and since I still have so many rerolls, I'm using reroll for this.
Okay, yeah, that will be...
Well, wouldn't have needed, but...
Okay. Well, roll the other one just in case, because I might
Yeah.
tell you more information if you get exactly your number.
Wrong one. That was the wrong one, but... better roll is still even though.
Okay. So you're pretty sure that these lines, which are kind of curved and coming to the center, they would slide open, like as multiple panels, kind of like an irisine panel opening.
I will relay this information.
You can see no method to open it. Like, you see no obvious locking mechanism, no buttons. Vordon can shift some of the earth around with one of his powers if you want him to. He will tell you that.
Yeah, I would like to clear out as much of the earth and stones out of the way.
Okay.
And I will ask also the fighters to help in it.
Vordon will tell you that he needs no assistance.
Okay.
All right, so you see him hold his arms forward and move, and as he's moving his arms, the mud and dirt and loose stones just kind of parts away from the pedestal. The pedestal is about like mid-chest height at its top, and that completely clears the top of it and most of the back and everything like that. There's some solid rock back there that can't be moved. You investigate further and you see no openings that speak to you as like a keyhole or some sort of slot that you might put something in that would unlock it.
Do I notice anything that might be basically if there's something that you could move around?
No. Lafdul's in the midst of checking for, like, trying to remove the trap on the northern door. You might want to consult with him when he is done with that.
Yeah, until that time I will study the pedestal. Is it made out of the same strange metal and stone material?
Yeah, it's more crystalline in this case.
But it's similar material?
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any carvings or anything like that?
Yeah, so not on the pedestal itself, but the walls do have heavily tarnished bronze plating that clearly have some sort of symbols on them, but they are really bad. They need to be cleaned to be able to make anything out.
We should learn how to replicate that. That seems incredibly useful.
Yeah.
First of all, Lafdul, you're trying to remove the trap on the northern door?
Yeah.
Okay.
90.
What is your score?
90.
Okay.
I mean, I've got no idea if I've disarmed it, but I'm taking a hedge guess that it probably sprays outward.
You have no idea how to disarm this.
Oh, this is, well, we don't even need to open the door.
Braxon says, do you actually need to disable that trap soon as we can walk around?
No, but I'd like to learn how these things work, so. I mean, this whole culture is alien to me.
So, Lafdul, Solas has been studying the pedestal, and once you're done up there, he'll ask you to come over and look at the panel.
Yeah, I relay that it's basically openable with there's some mechanism that I can't find in how to open it, but it's basically
puzzle box of some kind.
Oh, the pedestal's openable.
Yeah, it's basically closed like an iris.
Well, we could try using my key, but it might damage.
I don't want to.
The delicate method.
Also, it's made out of the same material, similar material as these doors and such. So it might not be so easily forced open.
How about if I gently tapped?
Well,
let Lafdul study it.
Yeah, Lafdul should probably take a look at it first, and then.
I will search it for traps.
All right.
First.
And while Lafdul is doing that, Well, I could always cast Find Traps to make sure it's not trapped.
Also, Lafdul, remember that you do have 4 rerolls, so...
Yeah, sure, I'll use a reroll to better the results.
Okay. Alright, as far as you can tell, it is not trapped.
Just to be sure, I will cast the Find Traps.
Do you have, like, no faith in me? Well, to be fair, even I've been failing to find the trap, so maybe you shouldn't have faith in me right now.
Also, it's completely alien to us how these people make the traps.
Alright, so you're casting Find Traps?
Mm-hmm.
It is not trapped.
Hey.
After that, I will start cleaning the bronze plates.
Do you have anything
try
to use on that?
I will try rag and water at first.
Okay. Lafdul, do you want to study it more, see if you can figure out a way to open it? The pedestal?
At least have an educated guess before I actually proceed with it.
Right. Okay. Do you want to use a reroll?
Sure, let's just expand all the rerolls.
Okay.
I mean, they are made for using.
Mm-hmm.
It's only because this place is like so giving me such a handicap. It's like I invested all my points into find remove traps and it ends up being worthless.
Well, it's not worthless. Alright. So, Lafdul, you do not find a way to... You do not find a way that you believe is the way that was expected to open it. But you're looking at it and you're like, I wonder if I could just jimmy this open with my thieves' tools.
Oh, alright. I may break my thieves' tools. I've only got my replacements on the ship, so if I end up breaking them.
Do you want to use a reroll or not?
A third reroll.
It's up to you.
I mean, I've used 3 rerolls on this session already.
Oh my lord, yeah, sure.
Okay. So you spend about 10 minutes trying to slip your thieves' tools in. Maybe you're basically hoping to push or poke something inside the mechanism to trigger whatever the mechanism is. And to your surprise, you do manage to do so. You hear a click, and there's a shift in the iris panels on the top, and they're a little bit looser, and you can basically, with some
Unlocked.
leverage, force them open. Like, whatever is holding them closed has been partially unlocked. So it's not like you're breaking it, it's more like you're forcing it open along the way that it should be opening, but obviously not doing it the proper way.
Talk now. So yeah. Well, maybe I'm not entirely worthless here. I think I open them up now.
So with some leverage, you do manage to pry those open. Inside...
Oh, it's a storage container.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was chest high pedestal, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't wrap my head around what it was. So I might have been away from the description.
That's okay. So inside is kind of a bowl-shaped enclosure, and 2 kind of rests are down at the bottom. Resting on that is a 6-inch long prism, completely clear. It's a prism of some sort of crystal. Do you want to use your appraisal? Lafdul, see if you can figure out what it is.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize I was gonna.
Is that one of those ironstone things?
You'd need to detect magic on it or something like that, or identify it.
Maybe we should throw it up in the air and see if it orbits us.
Wow.
No.
Some of those things tend to explode at the moment you throw them.
Or break when they land on the ground without floating in the air.
Lafdul, whatever this is, it is not a crystal or gem that you've ever seen before. It's not diamond, it's not quartz, it's none of the other clear crystals that you've ever seen.
Does it look crystalline in nature?
Yeah, it's definitely a crystal of some sort.
It's just unfamiliar.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's magically created or anything.
You want to roll spellcraft?
Sure.
Right.
Where is spell? Sorry, 1 second.
That's fine.
One question, Old.
Mhm.
Are the bronze plates that are on the wall something that you could take off, or are they so well integrated on the wall?
You'd have
Probably
to look
pry
at it.
them
You'd
off.
have to look at it specifically for that. Maybe roll an engineering check.
I will try.
Okay. Lafdul, you're pretty sure that this is magically altered in some way. From what, you don't know.
Say it's a receptacle of something, probably.
Well, this seems to be a storage, and specifically designed to store this prism. Like there aren't any other rests in there. There's nothing out. Like it's right in the middle, resting on two basically like stone prongs, designed specifically for this prism. And there's nothing else in this container at all.
That prism is either the key to open, or part of the key, or an important part of some mechanism we need from this place, I'm guessing.
I'm just thinking, if I... Can I roll spellcraft on this? Because I want to ask a question, but obviously the spellcraft will tell me whether or not I know this. If I were to use a tongue spell, but not specifically choose a language until I've cast like thought capture to realize what the language is I can't understand, could I then identify that as a language for tongues to work upon? Could I roll spellcraft to know that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll spellcraft.
I, by the way, rolled the engineering for the...
Yeah, I'll get to that in just a second.
Spellcraft. Nope. Oh well.
No, but you're also pretty sure that this place is so old that thought capture is not going to get you anything.
Ah. I know it's like one of my most fun spells that you hate.
And it's mostly just because
I'm teasing. I know it's a good spell, but
it for like I like to use it to give you drips, and a lot of times it feels like you're just trying to get all the information.
it would have been like,
but also
hypothetically,
yeah.
in this scenario, I would have been like, they had reverence for this object for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's like, I hope we never have to use it, or that's what I was hoping for.
Right.
Obviously,
If I will say that you would realize that if you had tongues up and you for a language that you got a thought in a particular language, it would work. Not every thought is in a language, though. So, but also you're pretty sure that this place is much, 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 much too old. Thoughts they don't linger forever. Solas, you are examining the panels, and you think they can be extricated. There would be a little bit of damage to the panels, but not in such a way that you would lose the message that's on them.
Okay, I will say to Vordon, Geneva, and the rest of the group that we can take these panels with us to study them more at our camp, and possibly take them with us when we leave.
Somewhere
they seem to have important information once we manage to decipher the language.
So you tried water, and that didn't do anything. These things are corroded. They're
We'll need to
Can you
use
roll alchemy on
more.
it to figure out a substance or a solvent?
I mean, it should be normal materials that you can use to remove the oxidation.
Yeah, Leva, are you back? I heard a bell.
The bell.
Leva.
Bell's back.
Yes, I'm not certain I want to leave them in the background.
That's okay. Can you roll me an alchemy check?
Yes.
Solas has got it as well now.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose one's a master, one's a student at the moment.
Well, in this case, I was more concentrated in the removing the panels.
So Leva, you think that a lot of work with normal things to remove, like to burnish bronze equipment items would work. Ockar, you probably have some of that stuff on you for your equipment.
So Lara talks to Ockar, tells him what is needed, and asks him whether he could use it on that thing.
Might have it on the ship now. I don't know if
I
it
can-
brings
I can take a look, but I don't think I brought any of my equipment with me.
Well, some of it is stuff that you would normally carry for, your armor and everything like that.
Taking care of your armor during travel.
It's like an armor oil.
You want me to roll armor?
Yeah, roll armor to see if you have the everything on hand. And if you don't, then it would probably be back at camp where you can put it together with other stuff that you have back at camp.
And if you want to give me a reroll?
Yeah, you don't have a reroll right now, unfortunately. I mean, if you fail this, then you don't have the stuff on you, and it would just be stuff back at camp. So it's no there isn't a much penalty for failing.
And even if you have it on you, Solas would still want to take this with him.
I barely failed.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have the stuff on you, but you do think that you could put it together back at camp. In that case.
Yeah. I'll let you guys know that.
So Solas basically starts giving instructions on how to remove these bronze panels from the wall, so that we can take them with us.
How can he give instructions if he doesn't know what it is and how it is?
No, he's giving instructions on removing them from the walls.
Yeah,
which he did already figure out.
Yeah.
Aren't we? Wouldn't that be like one of the last things we do is once we're collecting trophies per se?
These are not trophies. These are most likely clues how to solve this puzzle, and also I think only other thing that we do today is to get the few magic things that were in the room up north.
Did you figure out if it was the panels or the rock itself that was preventing you from traveling through it?
It was the rock itself.
Not. It was the rock. Since we couldn't get in from this side, and there's no
Anyone
panels
good with
in
rocks?
there.
Tell us what that rock is.
Braxon says to Lafdul, we have a point there, but what happens if we go in the last room and the whole place floods?
Oh yeah, there's always downsides to everything.
I mean, remember when we went to Radol and had to run.
That was before we had the force that Leva's got. I could just debate it for a while, at least.
Well, Leva would vote for going upstairs in camp. The Finn already mentioned that before the adventure in the room. And looking at Solas, it looks like he's falling apart.
Only
Well,
mentally.
I mean,
So,
he doesn't
um,
look injured.
these
He's shaken.
It's mental.
Shaken.
It's that if we don't want him to develop PTSD.
these
Yeah, but he's got a wand that cures that.
All right, Braxon, you got a question?
these instructions that Solas has given for getting the panels off the wall, is it something that can be done fairly quickly? Because if so, Braxton will just start doing it.
It's you need to go slowly because you got to be very, very
Yeah.
careful. But it's not difficult to follow the instructions.
Yeah.
There's no one's got like a softened earth and mud, do they?
That
just, like,
only works
pick them
on
off.
That only works on unworked stone.
You couldn't use it on the mortar. Well, that's holding them in place.
No.
Okay. Well, while everyone is chatting, Braxton's starting to gently try and tease the stuff off the wall.
Vordon and Genva will help you out.
Also, while Solas, Braxon, Vordon, and Genva is doing this, I would suggest the rest of the group goes to search for the
Sorry.
magic signatures that Finn saw last time on the room north.
Braxton's going to say to Solas, do we need to wrap this in anything so it doesn't get scratched while we're taking it out?
I think we just stack the plates and carry them out.
No, actually, with Braxon mentioning that, you'd probably say, yeah, that's actually probably a good idea.
Okay.
So
Well, then I will.
cloaks, any large burlap or sacks that you got would probably work pretty well.
Yeah.
I think
just don't put them in your-
between you, you'd have enough cloth of some form or another.
How good does this stuff look, Aldo? Is it like barely readable or very decorative?
It was once clearly highly decorative, but it is currently in extremely bad shape.
Right. Does
It's,
it look like it could be restored?
That's what Ockar is hoping.
Oh,
and
right.
and Solas is hoping. Like Ockar thinks he has some ideas on how to do that, but he needs to get back to camp to do that.
No, I was just wondering if we would take it to the big boss person on the planet and hang it in their room, or just put it somewhere privately.
That might be up to Vorna.
I mean, Solas is all for taking them with us.
Okay.
Okay, I
We
think
could
that it would probably take all of you quite a bit of time to carefully get these removed and stored and then carry them out. So you probably wouldn't have a whole lot of time to do a whole lot of other searching while you're doing that.
Question.
Mhm.
Do you think it's been longer than half an hour in that would Solas's fine traps be removed?
Yeah.
Because I'm still going to do it though, but I would like to try to disarm that other trapped door.
The northern one?
Oh wait, no, it was only these three that were trapped. Never mind, that one wasn't trapped.
Sorry, which door were you talking about as the one?
I think he means the room that has the magic emanating before.
Yeah, and I realized it wasn't trapped. I thought it was, but it wasn't. It was just this door, that door, and that door.
Yeah. All right.
To find traps.
All right. So, you want to take these out to a camp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think this is a good place to take our break.
Just a question.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying that taking these plates would take too long, so we wouldn't be able to get them search this room up north today?
I have
no, because I think that you'd want all of your.
I've got detect magic.
Yeah, but I think that you'd want all of the party members to be helping to get these off the wall carefully, because like they're not small panels, they're big panels, and carrying them carefully out, and then you also want to get them cleaned. Like Solas has been indicating that he thinks that these have messages on them that you guys want to figure out.
Yeah.
So the
like
sooner,
if we get it off the wall and there's not enough people there, it's just going to slam on the floor, sort of thing.
yeah, and the sooner you get these figured out, then the more information you have, and you can plan out what you want to do next. And so far as you know, none of the other most of these places haven't been touched in a really long time, other than by unintelligent monsters. So, what's where is this stuff going?
Yeah, I mean, most of the things we've seen have just been things that want to eat us or kill us.
Yeah.
And this is actually information that could help with the mission.
Yeah. So we'll take our break. You guys will be able to get out and rest, work on cleaning these. If any of you have any spells that you think you might be useful in cleaning these up, you can either ask me about them or just go ahead and take them. That might be a good idea. So, but we'll take our break now and be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. See you shortly.